Nice to see you again. I'm glad you're here with me, you guys, in our beautiful Minnesota day outside. I love this. Listen, this is for investors, so if you're not an investor, maybe you don't want to bother listening to this. But for all you investors, here's what I want to talk about. It's a pretty common question. It's a common question that I deal with in my own little investing world. 25 years of dealing with this question, you guys. Should I have pets in my property? So listen, my name is Mark Hulsey. I'm the managing broker of Results Commercial. We are a boutique commercial investment firm. But guys, I've been around the real estate industry for a super long time and worn many, many hats, including that of investor and broker and consultant and you name it. Teacher, trainer, mentor. Pets. I'm not here to tell you should have pets or shouldn't have pets on your property. This is pretty logical stuff, right? But there might be a couple things that you're not thinking about or you've never really thought about. And so one of them that I want you to think about for just a second is this. When we put people, tenants, with pets in our property, many times we can have a greater longevity for tenancy. Okay, why? Because it's not easy to find places to rent that will take pets. And so that's just logical. And I have had tenants that have been in my properties with pets that have had to stay, I say had to stay there, right? Because they can start to feel like not only is it their home, but it can be difficult to find another location. Now, do I want to see cats in my property? No, I don't. Do I want to smell a dirty cat box? Do I want a cat urinating on my wood floors and creating dark stains that can't be removed? Of course I don't. Do we want to see dog poop outside? Do we want to have tenants calling us up going, hey, I can't go outside or use the barbecue because there's dog? No, we don't want that. So do we have to have rules and regulations around having a pet? Of course we do. Do we want to be really smart and picky about the tenants? Right? There's some pets that you don't want to have in your property, right? Why? Because they're not even covered with your insurance if there was going to be a bad problem or if they bit somebody. So you want to understand these things. So maybe there too, call up your insurance person and go, hey, listen, I'm thinking about this. What's my liability if that dog in unit 1 bites that nice young lady in unit 2? What's my liability here? So maybe understand that. But what are some of the things that we can do to mitigate the problems with a pet? Well, let's be smart about making sure we have a good pet owner. Let's make sure we're smart about having a decent pet that's well trained, that's potty trained, right? How about if you meet the pet? Do you think that might be a good idea the same way you'd meet a client or meet a tenant? Of course it would be. Pet deposits. So have the paperwork as part of your lease contract with your pet deposits. Make there be money at stake here, right? That's what has to happen, because I can tell you guys, us landlords that say, I don't want any pets, I'm not having any pets, right? And they're adamant about it. Why do you think they're adamant about it? There's a reason that we get to that point to going, absolutely not. I will not have any pets. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you are. I don't care how cute your little kitty is. I don't care how wonderful your dog is. I am not interested. Hey, by the way, I'm not talking about service pets, because service animals, that's a whole different category. That's not what this one is about. Okay, this is about the regular tenant with their regular pet. Service animals falls under a different category. Find out your own rules and regulations relative to who is allowed and not allowed with service animals within your rental property. That's not what this is about. But what do? Pet deposits. We make sure that there's money at stake. I'll tell you what I've done sometimes, guys, is when somebody's first moving in, I might do a bigger pet deposit, or I might do a 2-phase pet deposit. You give me this deposit today, and after you've lived here for maybe a year or 2 years, if everything is good, you're cleaning up after your pet, there's no damage, they're quiet, they're not barking, they're not disturbing things, right? They're obviously not a danger, I will return part of your deposit. That's pretty reasonable. Wow. Do you think a tenant might really kind of like that landlord who's being reasonable in that kind of manner? They might go, I like you so much I don't want to move. Yeah, that's a kind of a good thing. We get to retain a client. We get to retain a tenant for a longer period of time. I'm a pet owner, okay? I love pets. It's the way it is. We're a dog and cat family. We always have been. So do I have a little bit of an affinity to my furry little friends? Yes, I do. Okay, so there you go. There's the paradox, and it is a paradox. It's something that we have to navigate as we are investors out there with our rental properties. Guys, there's a whole bunch of these things that we have to navigate. It's not always quite so simple, and like you've heard me say before, we're not turning into a billionaire overnight, but it's a great way of building wealth in America, and that's why I'm glad you're here with me. I hope some of the stuff I'm going to share with you is helpful. I sure appreciate you being part of my YouTube channel. Watch our videos, subscribe. If I can help you, I don't care where you are around the country, I don't care where you are around the world. Drop me a note, okay? Just call, text me, I don't care. I'm here to help you. If I can help you out, I'd love to do that. Thanks for joining me today. I'm really glad you're with me.